Alright, so I want to show you, we have sections 1 through 6 on this block. And you can see it when I flip it over, sections 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did not trim section 1 earlier, if you'll recall. This pattern throws you for a loop. Don't merely go away and get all the way up to 6 and section 8, and then have to come back and do this little bitty piece in here. You'll get frustrated. Make sure you pay attention to the numbers as you go. Follow the numbers. So when the numbers change, stop on that side. Let's go over to the next number. Section 6, we're not going to trim between 6 and 8 right now. We're going to trim between 1 and 7 because our next piece is 7. So let's fold on that line between section 1 and section 7. And it's okay that we're going to be folding, or we're going to be trimming off some of 6 because thank you Joey, he's handed me my ruler, it's a handy dandy helper, because it's going to get trimmed off on its own anyway. So let's go ahead and trim this. Oh, see, look it, messed up. Follow the ruler, would you? Not you, me. Well, you can too. Probably a good idea. I was already thinking about what I was doing for next step. Not paying attention. Isn't that finally how people cut their fingers? Thank God I veered off to the right instead of the left. Alright. Section 7 is open. That's the next piece we want to get down. Right sides together, just like we've been doing. Get them pinned in place, just like you've been doing. And if you haven't, I really don't want to know. Don't tell the teacher. She can't ground you and put you in detention. Mix my metaphors. Alright, so we get this pin. I'm going to the machine here. Sew the line between 1 and 7. As Joey tries to adjust the camera, and I'm going to laugh if he gets the camera adjusted and I'm all done sewing. Now you'll probably notice as you do this, things are getting a little bumpy here in the center. It's okay, we've only got one more piece to go. So again, we're going to go ahead and finger press that open. Finger press that open, and we've got all of our sections covered, except for 8. Go ahead and fold on that line between 8 and everybody else. Roughly, that's good enough. Get your ruler. Cut more carefully than your quilt's long host. Oh! Make sure you sharpen your rotary cutter. See, if I were a proper teacher, all these things would be done already. Line up your section number 8. Now, my fabric isn't going to look like yours because I was playing along and matched fabric together and did some seams and everything. Just ignore my fabric and use yours. Make sure you line it up to cover this. Now, when I fold this open, it'll get everybody. It'll cover all the space, so I'm not worried about how it looks right side down. You got to worry about how it looks right side up. Get that sewn real quick, because I want to move on and show you trimming off the block. Alright, as we get here towards the center, it's very bumpy, and my machine doesn't like it so much. So I slow down and lift the presser foot just slightly, get over the bump, and keep going through. I don't feel it's necessary to change the walking foot for that one part of this block. If you want to, go right ahead. However you're comfortable. You just want to get over that bump with as little headache as possible. It's not a huge bump, but it's enough to slow down your machine if it's finicky. So I press that open, flip the whole thing over, and you can see we're covered. This part's relatively simple. Go ahead and just trim it off at 1/4 of an inch along the edge of your entire block. That's all you need to do, all the way around, all 4 sides. And when you're done, you have yourself a block that looks like this. One nice, neat, clean block. At this point in time, if you want to press it, you can. I just leave it until I can press all the blocks together. That's me. Or press all the blocks at the same time. But I'll show that in a separate video. So there you have it. Go forth, make many blocks, be happy.